She's not a morning person, but who is at 17? After hitting the snooze button a few times, she stumbles into the bathroom and takes a look in the mirror. It's her first disappointment of the day. Her mom says she's beautiful, and her dad says she's as cute as Button, but all Nicole sees are the imperfections that make walking into school a nightmare. So she arrives early and disappears into the background.
Zach lives in a two-bedroom above the gas station with his father. It's a pretty sweet setup. Pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch, donuts for dinner. His mom lives across town. She got the house. 4 bedrooms, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops as far as the eye can see. Zach visits on weekends, but he doesn't like all the stainless steel and granite. His dad says they're just like his mom. Nice to look at, but impossible to live with.
The morning that Laura turned 16, she had her driver's license in less than an hour. It's true she has a lead foot, but that's what people have come to expect from her. She walked early, talked early, developed early. She leaves everyone in her rearview mirror. But there's something hot in her trail that no pedal to any metal can outrun. Laura has leukemia. She just doesn't know it yet.
Caitlin is in love. In love with the trees, in love with the birds, in love with the sunset. Every night she sits on her front stoop and watches the sun touch the horizon. When the bright yellow ball sinks out of view and the sky changes colors, she says a prayer. Thank you for today, she says. She's not sure if anyone is listening, but she says it anyway. She hopes that someone, someday, will look at her the same way she looks at the sun and say thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Tyler is pretty awesome. Question, which of the following is his best feature? His arms, his abs, or his glutes? Answer, all of the above. What's his secret? Simple. A few push-ups, some squats, a couple crunches. Gets the job done. Unfortunately, not everybody thinks Tyler is so awesome. He can literally wallpaper the entire school in detention slips. But what teachers fail to recognize is that detention is bad. Bad is sexy. And all roads lead to awesome.
Jessie has a game she likes to play. She can look at any food item and tell you the exact amount of calories in it. Starbucks makes it easy because the prices are actually calories in disguise. Just take away the decimal. Cheese croissant, 340 calories. 410 for banana muffin. Peanut butter cookie, 480. And her personal favorite, a venti caramel frappuccino blended cream. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 590 calories. Boom. Breakfast.
Morgan knows all about being different. When she was 5, she learned all the different ways to tie her shoelaces. Bunny ears was her favorite. When she was 10, she learned all the different ways to ski. She stuck to the bunny hill. Now she spends all her time with her pet rabbit. She's really into bunnies. People think Morgan is weird, and not a day goes by she doesn't have to hear all about it.
Sam remembers when boys were gross, nap time was stupid, and the worst thing that could ever happen was dropping an ice cream cone on the sidewalk. So what the hell happened? Sam is knee-deep in SAT scores, college applications, and everything else that makes life complicated. She wants to go back to a time when things were easy, and she had time for herself.
Autumn.
Temperature drops.
Leaves change.
Backpack's ready. Pencils sharpened.
Senior year.
First day of school.
My mom told me it's what's on the inside that matters. She said it was unimportant if a person was overweight, had pimples, had brown hair, red hair, was tall or short. So long as a person was nice and kind, they would be loved. Beauty comes from within, she says. But on the first day of school, as I walked into gym class and found everyone staring at me, I realized something. What a load of crap! It turns out beauty totally comes from the outside. It's ugly that comes from within.
What's up, duck face?
What?
Quack.
What are you talking about?
Quack, Quest.
Stop it!
Nice picture, Daphne.
Don't call me that.
You prefer Donald?
My name is Nicole. Why are you being so mean?
You're despicable.
See what I mean? On the outside, beautiful. Inside,
Ugly hardly describes the way Mom treats my dad. She's brutal. Sugar in his gas tank, stealing his mail, spying on him. And let's not forget the time she threatened him with a shotgun. I mean, it's not like he did anything to her. She's the one who should be feeling sorry. With a little help, she was.
So, did you do it?
Let's just say she got the open concept living room she was hoping for.
What are you gonna do if she finds out it was you?
I hope she finds out it was me.
What?
Why do you think I did it?
Really?
She needs to know she's not the only one in this family who's mad.
Got it. Loud and clear.
Not a very pretty picture, but it's an honest.
Picture day. Only the most important day of the year. And I'm sort of known for having super amazing hair because my mom's a hairdresser, so I always have the latest style. This year, I was thinking up, but down into the side is what's in right now, so that's what we went with. But now I'm just not so sure. There are just so many decisions.
What are you so worried about?
How can you say that? It's picture day.
We're 17. Isn't every day picture day?
I just hope I got the right dress.
It's fine.
Fine? That's not good enough. I don't want my kids to come across my yearbook someday and say, what was she thinking?
Calm yourself.
So
what?
So is this a what was she thinking dress?
No, but this is a what was she thinking face.
This is exhausting.
Take a pill.
No, I feel like I'm limping.
Laura, you don't look so good.
Me or the dress?
You're drenched in sweat. I think I need to sit down.
That was the day my whole world changed. Suddenly, I wasn't smile for the camera Laura anymore. I was
Sick and tired of studying. If I have to look at one more textbook about World War II, I swear I'll end up growing an itty bitty black mustache. But if I don't study, then I won't get into the school I want. And if I don't get into the school I want, well, I might as well learn how to flip burgers now. Must stay awake.
Holy cow, Sam, think you got enough caffeine there?
Who wrote that list?
What list?
The list! The list!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Think, woman! The list! They even made a movie about it!
That's it. I am cutting you off. No more Red Bull for you.
I know who wrote that list. I'm just so tired, and all I can come up with is Qui-Gon Jinn, and that's not right. Or is it? Are Jedi's German?
I don't think so.
I need to pass this test.
Sam, it's Mr. Howe. Everyone's going to pass.
I don't mean pass. I have to ace it. I have dreams, you know?
Hey!
Schindler!
I have dreams too.
Schindler's List!
That's not stupid.
Thank God!
Wait a sec. Star Wars was about World War II?
I never did end up going to sleep. I took the test, but I was so groggy that I messed up the essay question. Thankfully, Mr. Howe graded it on sliding.
Scales are the worst. Eat 4,000 calories on Monday, and by Wednesday, long after you've forgotten whether it's a cheeseburger or hot dog you ate, the number on the scale reminds you it was both. And on Friday, a french fries and onion rings appear.
why are you going on a diet? You look perfectly fine to me.
You're one to talk.
I don't understand.
Please, you put away a whole bag of Doritos every day and it never shows.
Okay, that is not true.
It's like you have a hidden trap door that opens up at night and lets out all the carbs.
But you're not fat.
Not yet, and I intend to keep it that way.
We could go to the gym or play volleyball.
I hate sports.
Look, I'm just throwing out ideas. I think that going on a crash diet is a little bit extreme.
And so is having to buy 2 seats on an airplane.
Just saying.
125 ways to lose weight. 125 books about how to lose weight. 125 pounds. Ready, set.
Go get your own girlfriend. That's what I said when I punched him in the face. Oh, you should have seen it. It was beautiful. He was laying on the pavement, crying like the big old baby he is. And when he got up, there was gravel caked in his bloody cheek. What can I say? Some artists paint with a brush. I paint with a fist.
That was crazy.
Totally.
How many stitches?
16?
That's all?
I know. Not even close to my record.
But I saw his face. It was 50 stitches at least.
That's what I thought.
And you?
Are you kidding? Stitches are for crybabies.
Yeah.
Want to know the best part?
What?
I don't even know that girl. I just said it was my girlfriend, so I had a reason to deck him.
Since when do you need a reason?
I just didn't like the way he was looking at me, you know?
Totally.
You know what, Nick?
What?
Ever since you dropped that whole big girl thing, I'm a lot cooler.
Thanks.
Never suited you anyways.
No, it didn't.
So what if I got suspended? Like that's supposed to be a punishment? Girls love it when guys get in trouble. It's not to mention, give me some extra time to hit the gym and work on my...
Absolutely not. There is no way I'd send a picture to a guy just because he asked. Seriously, guys need to get with the program. A girl wants candy and flowers and notes in her locker, not some low-res picture of a sunken chest. And if this guy thinks he's getting a picture of my chest, he's even more delusional than I thought.
Are you gonna do it?
No, of course not. There's nothing romantic about a hard drive filled with dirty pictures.
Romance is overrated.
No, romance is underrated.
Tell that to my parents.
I have this hope, and I know it's crazy, that there's this perfect guy out there for me, and he's just sitting somewhere, waiting for me. Only he doesn't know that he's waiting for me. But the fact that I know he's waiting for me, and he doesn't know he's waiting for me, is what makes all this waiting more romantic than I can possibly express.
No, I think you expressed it quite clearly.
Don't laugh.
But what if this guy doesn't exist?
He exists.
But if he doesn't?
He does.
But if he doesn't, won't you be disappointed?
But don't you see? He could be anyone. He could be the guy sitting next to me on the bus. He could be the guy walking his dog down the street. He could be...
What?
you.
Now you're really making it hard not to laugh.
No, really, wouldn't it be amazing if the perfect guy was right in front of my eyes the entire time and I just didn't see it?
I think you watch too many movies.
Maybe I do watch too many movies. Maybe I am expecting too much. Maybe one picture won't hurt. I just can't for the thought of ending up with...
Nobody ever sits with me on lunch. It's not as bad as it sounds. I'm not the kind of person that craves attention. I don't need to take 1,000 pictures of myself every day just to prove I exist. Hey world, look at me, notice me, love me. Me. When did the world become so self-centered? As I see it, the word selfie is 2 layers away from selfish.
Is this seat taken?
No,
Mind if I join you?
not at all.
Thanks.
So what's up?
Huh?
Got any plans for tonight?
I'm sorry, but do you mind if we not talk?
What?
I'm just super tired and want to find a place to sit where no one would bother me. If I fall asleep, wake me when the bell rings?
Sure.
Thanks, Emil.
Hey world, look at me. Notice me. Love me. Who needs that, right? I've got time. It's only
Winter.
Snow falls.
Icicles form.
Mittens return.
Snowballs attack.
Angels appear.
Christmas.
December 25th was the day our bachelor life came crashing to an end. Dad's new girlfriend moved in, and she inserted herself into my life the same way a splinter inserts itself under a fingernail.
Is she nice at least?
When Dad's around, yeah. But when he's not, it's a whole other story. The other day, she took all my stuff out of the living room and replaced it with these ugly porcelain angels.
Smash him. I would.
That's her answer to everything.
Because it works.
Everything was perfect until she moved in. Now she's always asking where I'm going, what I'm doing. I told her off this morning, and she actually told me I should get down on my knees and pray for forgiveness.
Gross.
She does it again to show me the one in need of a prayer.
Can I tell you that?
Like he cares. His brain's no longer making the decisions.
Well, what are we? Go show those angels who's boss.
And I did. The next day, I was sent packing. Although I'm not sure which punishment is worse. Living with her or living with...
Mom drove me to every single doctor's appointment. It didn't matter if there was a storm or a blizzard or even a cancellation. She'd yell at the nurses to find an opening if it was necessary, and it was often necessary, which I didn't like at all. I just
hate being the reason that my mom's sad.
Why are you wearing oven mitts?
Oh, they're not oven mitts.
They sure look like oven mitts.
I only wish I was cooking brownies out of the oven. These are to keep my fingernails from popping off.
Huh?
If you want to go, I understand.
No, I said I'd be here. I want to be here.
Well, it's the chemo. Apparently some people's fingernails curl up and pop off, so they give you these frozen gloves to prevent that from happening.
What about your hair?
What about it?
Is it gonna fall out?
I mean, probably, but I'd rather find a clump of hair in my couch than a bunch of fingernails.
Are you scared?
Scared? No.
Really?
A person can only be scared of things that they can't control. Trust me, I've got this.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
The truth is, I was scared. I am scared, but what's the point of having two people be scared when it only has to be
107 pounds. 107 stairs I can climb. 107 dresses I can wear. 107 boys at
School is driving me crazy. So I ditched the books for one night, one stupid night. But one night is all it takes to change everything. Things got crazy and I totally lost my judgment. I wasn't thinking at all, and once you send something into cyberspace, there's no taking it back.
What are you going to do?
I don't think there's anything I can do. The damage has been done.
Well, it's not like we all have done it.
But we don't all have pictures to prove it.
I think you're making much too big a deal of
No,
this.
I'm not. Caitlin's friends with Tyler, and Tyler's friends with Nicole, and Nicole's uncle is the dean of admissions at the university I'm dying to get into.
Maybe you won't see it. Maybe you won't care.
Oh, he saw it, and he definitely cares. He printed a copy and faxed it to my dad.
Who uses a fax machine anymore?
Not the point. The point is, he doesn't think I have the dedication it takes to be a student at his school. His school, like he owns it or something.
But you're the most dedicated person I know.
Yeah, well, a picture says 1,000 words, and the 1,000 words he got say otherwise.
So, now what?
Good question. Now what? You have no idea how much I want to bury my head under my blanket and play with my toys like I did when I was...
Little is the new big. Cars used to be big, now they're little. Cell phones used to be huge, now they're tiny. The world used to be enormous, but now it's small.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Think about it.
I am, but this is a weird conversation.
Fine, take music for example. It used to be you needed a huge orchestra to listen to music, then they figured out how to put it into a machine. And it got smaller when they invented records, smaller still when they invented cassettes, then CDs. Now, music doesn't even exist anymore. Just the idea of it exists. It's out there somewhere, floating in the cloud, waiting to be downloaded.
Your point?
Is that what happens to us? Do we exist on this planet getting smaller and smaller until one day we end up in the cloud and just the idea of us exists, waiting to be remembered?
You're giving me a headache.
Never mind, it was a stupid thought.
I think I'm just hungry.
Me too! Hungry for answers. I just want to know.
Why didn't I do it? Better yet, why did he do it?
I'm such an idiot, thinking my Prince Charming was on the other end of an internet connection. I can never show my face in school again.
You can never show your face in school again.
Who's seen it?
Only everybody shoot me now. There's a meme going around too.
What does it say?
You don't want to know.
Tell me. What can I do to deserve this?
Nothing at all.
I just want to crawl into a hole and...
Dying for your art is what makes an artist immortal. And that was the plan. The fight to end all fights.
Tyler, are you awake?
Laura? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Am I in the hospital?
Yeah, you're in the hospital.
Good.
Not good.
Great.
Terrible. You almost died.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, how many stitches?
I don't know. A lot. Your leg is a mess.
No. Not maybe other guy.
You mean the other guys?
There was more than one.
Yeah, you're lucky to even be alive.
Laura,
Yeah?
am I in the hospital?
Yeah, you're in the hospital.
Well, 6 weeks I was there. And then 6 more in juvenile.
Detention? For real? What am I, 12 years old? Do they really think a locked door is going to stop me? Most of the windows in our pathetic school don't even shut.
You've really changed, Nicole. These last few months, I don't even know who you are anymore.
You remember that song Mr. Dyke made us listen to in band class? Change is a good, or let's make a change, or times they are changing. Whatever it was, change being the key word. Besides, look who's talking, this party animal.
That was one day. For you, it's a lifestyle.
Mind your own business.
I just don't want you to end up doing something stupid, something you can't take back, something permanent.
Or what, you gonna ground me?
All I'm saying is keep this up and you'll end up with no friends.
Hey, I have plenty of friends.
Quantity is not the same as quality.
Thanks for the tip. Maybe later we can stitch it on a pillow.
I just don't want you to end up all alone.
Hey, people are finally starting to notice me.
For the wrong reasons.
But they're noticing. Besides, when it comes to our dumb unit, don't we all end up alone?
Well, you're certainly making sure of it.
I know that was mean. Not sure I even meant it, but she was drifting away. So why not give her a push? Whatever. Things change. People change. Even the seasons change. It's almost
Spring.
Ice cracked.
Water flows.
buds arrive.
Flowers bloom.
Children play.
Sunlight lingers.
I used to love the sunset, but now it makes me sad. It marks the end of something. Another day gone, another day by myself. The whole picture thing put up these walls around me that weren't there before, and I don't like it, not one bit. I feel so alone, but I'm scared. Scared to take a chance on what I know deep down really matters. Still, I blow the sunset a kiss, just in case.
Love has a way of smacking you in the face. Boy, did I have it all wrong. Dad's new girlfriend wasn't new at all. She was around long before the divorce. Suddenly, all of Mom's crazy actions made perfect sense. And that makes me wonder, who can you trust? Well, I know who you can trust. Nobody. The only person you can trust is yourself.
I just wanted someone to be proud of me. When you feel bad about yourself, you look for ways to feel good about yourself. First, it was my body, which turned out pretty good if I do say so myself, but that wasn't enough. My corrections officer says I'm making progress, and they got a lot of programs here. Basketball, carpentry, painting even, and funny enough, I'm good at it. I just don't think anyone will notice. Too little, too late.
I look in the mirror and I don't even recognize myself anymore. Sure, I got everything I ever wanted. Parties, popularity, a life, but I'm not even sure I want those things anymore. Can a person try on different personalities to see which one fits, or do they become permanent fixtures? I can't change the things I've done, but I can change the things I'm going to do, or at least I can try.
People say I eat my feelings, but they have it backwards. My feelings eat me. I wish there was a measurement for self-esteem, but there's not. I learned that the hard way. 85 hairs in the sink, 85 trips to the doctor, 85 people telling me I'm too skinny. I see the signs, but I need someone to show me the way. I don't think I can make the trip alone.
Lonely is living in the future. Here and now passes you by until a string of yesterdays pile up like snowflakes, and digging yourself out from under them is exhausting. A rejection letter arrived in the mail yesterday. Not like I didn't expect it. I brought it on myself, but don't we all?
I didn't lose any of my fingernails, but my hair fell out. a small price to pay, I guess, and I've always wanted to be a redhead. I'm not afraid of dying. It happens to all of us, so what's there to be afraid of? I don't want to be alone when it happens, especially if I'm young. When my grandparents died, my mother was no longer a daughter, and when Dad died last year, she was no longer a wife. And if I died, she would no longer be a mom. I just wouldn't want her to go through that one.
My rabbit died this morning. He was old, so it's not exactly a tragedy, but I'll miss him just the same. Having him around meant that I didn't have to talk to myself. He listened to all the weird things I had to say. And in doing so, he made a difference. He didn't just see me. He saw the me that I'm going to be, which gives me faith in people, faith that people can change, faith that life is not about what other people see. It's about the picture you have of yourself.
Summer.
On the first day of summer, at 4:34 p.m., Laura died. The nurses looked on as Laura's mom quietly gathered her belongings into a cardboard box. It was the first time she touched Laura's phone without a fight. She turned it on. The screen illuminated, and a smile appeared on her face. The last selfie that Laura took was beautiful. Her eyes twinkled, the corners of her mouth were turned up. She was alive. And best of all, she wasn't alone.
Caitlin is in love with the sunrise. Watching the sun peek over the horizon is even more beautiful than the sunset. Beginnings always are.
Zach sits next to Caitlin and takes it all in. Love might not be forever, but right now is enough. He is thankful.
Tyler is still awesome. Even more awesome now that he traded his fist for a paintbrush. He made his sister proud.
Morgan still feels different, but so does everyone else. She named her new rabbit Tyler and no longer feels weird about feeling weird.
Jessie knew there were 220 calories in her ice cream cone, but that was no longer the number she counted. The only number on her mind was number 3. 3 friends, and counting.
Nicole looked in the mirror and finally saw what her parents said was there all along. The beauty she found had nothing to do with her reflection. She turned away from the mirror and never looked back.
A scoop of vanilla ice cream toppled off of Sam's waffle cone and landed on the sidewalk. She looked at it and laughed, realizing there's always more ice cream. There's always more everything.
Before Laura died, she looked at her phone, and she did not like what she saw. So she took one last picture and released it into the cloud. Laura closed her eyes and thought to herself, "That's better."